Hi guys, welcome back to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Max.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Continuing our final sort of recording session of the of Daz's week off. He'll be back next week, starting from Monday, I assume.
Yep, absolutely. Back from Monday, so we'll all be back in the same team again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Raring to go.
Absolutely, yeah. You guys enjoyed the other Fat Files video, which is the Fat Electrician's second channel. So I thought, in the spirit of Halloween, he's done a video from Halloween from a company called Spirit. So there you go. Okay. So I thought, let's give this a go.
Yeah, why not?
I do really like how he explains things, and he finds something that he's really impressed by. And you can tell it through the screen.
Again, he's really enthusiastic about it when he's telling stories and things like that. So it's always good to watch him.
100%.
Yeah, superb.
I wonder what this is. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
All right, it's October, meaning we've got about 45 seconds until we're all bombarded by the sounds of children crying and in-laws complaining, all while Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, sings in the background for the next 2 months of our lives, just completely unable to hear our own thoughts. But in the meantime, today we're talking about Spirit Halloween. You know, the Halloween store that pops up in the abandoned Kmart every year and sells a bunch of single-use costumes that have funky names because they don't want to actually pay for a license for a famous character. That place. All right, just so we're on the same page, it's going to sound like I'm talking smack about Spirit Halloween a lot throughout this video. I'm not, okay? A, I respect the hustle. B, I'm absolutely fascinated with how savage this business model actually is. Speaking of business, let's go ahead and get this ad out of the way.
And now a word from our sponsor, Delete Me.
Delete me! Did I do it right? Dude that grew up and his favorite holiday was Halloween and he wanted to run a costume store and he overcame adversity to run the biggest costume store in the world. No, he was running a normal brick and mortar women's apparel store known as Spirit Women's Discount Apparel. And then one October in like 1981, 1982, there was this locally owned pop-up Halloween store that would go into the empty business right next door to him, and he noticed that they were getting more traffic and more customers in that single month than he was getting all year long. And Joe, being an entrepreneur, immediately recognizes how brilliant this business strategy actually is, because a significant portion of the revenue that a company makes during the entire year is actually made just during the holiday season, right? It's the end of the year. It's the playoffs. It's the Super Bowl. It's where you're getting the most bang for your buck.
'Tis the season to be merry.
Well, that's my name.
Oh, shit.
And this Halloween store is essentially skipping all the regular season games and just showing up straight to the playoffs like it's a championship, making a ton of money, and then dipping out and taking the other 10 months of the year off. It's brilliant. Now, that in itself is enough, but then you look at what these Halloween stores are selling, and it makes it that much more appealing because they have extremely low expectations, right? This is basically a single-serving Halloween costume, right? Nobody needs to be dressing up like a slutty nurse multiple times. This costume needs to function for like the 4 to 6 hours that you're going to be wearing it during Halloween, and then you're going to throw it in the trash. And guess what? Because you're only wearing that costume for one night, you don't really care if it's comfortable. You don't really care if it fits that great. Just the standard for the product that they have to sell, there is no standard. The bar for that is in hell. Okay, nobody cares. Everybody that goes into a Spirit Halloween knows beyond the shadow of a doubt they're basically buying garbage.
Sputnik.
Wow, I don't have the worst costume anymore.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because everybody knows exactly what they're getting into, okay? It's like Little Caesars Pizza, right? What's their slogan? Hot and ready. Is it good pizza? Motherfucker, it's hot and it's ready and it costs $5. If you want it or not, you know what you're getting into. And I know what you're thinking. What about Karen, right? We all have that one aunt. Our mom has that one friend. We all know that woman that has the audacity to go to a restaurant, eat the entire entree, and then bitch that it wasn't cooked right, trying to get a discount, if not get the entire thing for free. That's the beauty of the entire thing. The entire business model has anti-Karen technology integrated right in, right? Because guess what? You can't be dissatisfied with how your Halloween costume performed until after Halloween. And guess what's gonna happen after Halloween when Karen rolls up in her white Suburban ready to berate a bunch of retail workers about how itchy little Timmy's eczema is after wearing his fucking costume? Nothing's gonna happen because it's an empty fucking building now. They're gone.
Sorry.
These temporary Halloween stores literally get to roll up during the holiday season, the busiest, most profitable time of the year, and open a new store, increasing traffic because everybody wants to go check out the new store, and they open it under the pretenses that they're having a going out of business sale, which also increases the amount of foot traffic and people that want to go to this store. And then they make all their money and then they fucking dip. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so good, it feels like it's a bank heist, but it's completely above the table and fair game. So
Do you know what, that's a really interesting sort of business model. I do quite like that.
Very much so, yeah.
Try and throw it all there. And
Is it a bit like with fireworks these days? 'Cause I know there's one or two locally, but they only seem to, again, crop up round about maybe New Year and sort of like bonfire night.
I don't remember there being like a permanent fireworks shop. There might be one, I think, maybe on Washway, which
I think there is, but I'm sure I've been past before. It's been shut so many times, but.
It's probably one of those like this week. It's just seasonal. It's like it'll be a Christmas shop.
Well, fireworks isn't generally something that you'd use all year round. Generally, over here it'd be Guy Fawkes Night.
Yeah.
Nowadays, New Year's Eve, you get people letting
like,
off. In general, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And is that enough days? I say that, but Halloween's one day.
I think you might get some. Is it Diwali?
It was this week, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think maybe you get. I think you do get a bit of smattering with that. I think sometimes as well.
I heard some. I think it was this week, or it was this week. Because I've in my flat complex we have a family that celebrate Diwali, and they were holding sparklers and things like that. Then you could hear like fireworks. Going off.
Yeah.
But then again, that's probably just where we are.
Yeah,
you just never know. We're in the bad part of Hale, if that exists.
But as a business model, it's not great, is it? In that sense, for fireworks, anyway, because there's not a massive market. I mean, how much money would you make anyway?
Yeah, I get Guy Fawkes Night because it's such a sort of traditional holiday. Same with Halloween. Halloween's probably one of the biggest holidays.
Halloween's huge, though, isn't it? It's bigger over here than Guy Fawkes Night now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It certainly is. Again, it's like a couple of months before it that they are selling as well. The stuff is in the shops. As soon as it's sort of like after August sort of school holiday, September, it's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we don't have like Thanksgiving in between.
That's right.
So it's Halloween, then it's Guy Fawkes Night, bonfire night, and then it's Christmas. That's kind of
absolutely.
That's why, I think you're right there, because you only have like 2 months to sell fireworks then.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I'm not a person that's a fan of fireworks that much.
Same here. I mean, I don't think it's as popular as it used to be. I think more people go to organised ones now. When I was growing up, people used to have their own in the back gardens, sort of like on the estate, their own bonfires and everything. But people just don't do it these days.
No,
half as much.
There is a lot of fun in doing it yourself, but that's just because, like, if we were doing it as teenagers with fireworks and drinking is not. It's just not a good. It's not a good look, is it? That not at all.
Especially
to sell more.
Yeah,
that's not.
But this is a great idea. Empty shops going in, setting up stalls because people are going to go in and buy it, aren't they?
100%. So, are you a Halloween person? Because I do like the night of Halloween, but I don't care for the whole.
Not particularly myself now. No, I mean, age wise, I mean, it's sort of like. It's not my type of thing, I must admit. But I'm good with it though. I mean, I'm for all for other people enjoying it and going out and doing what they do on it. But I mean, for me, it's not like a big thing. But
that's fair enough. Yeah. But like you used to see, like for example, about Halloween shops. Like I remember being in town one day in Manchester City Centre, and on Halloween night thinking I need to go get a costume quick.
Yeah.
You are waiting. I think I asked in the Arndale, there was one shop that did Halloween costumes. It was a 3.5 hour wait to get in. And that's only tiny. Will you get anything? You might get like because the quality of everything's so low. It's like, do you want army guy or prisoner?
Yeah,
for like
that was
12
it.
Quid.
Jeez. It just shows maybe a good nodel over here as well then.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that's the case.
I can't believe the demand, but then you think it's just an excuse for everyone to drink.
I guess so, yeah.
It can also be a family thing.
Yeah.
I do like it. It's a decent holiday.
Yeah.
But I wondered how effective this will be in the coming years.
Yeah.
But
yeah, true. Yeah.
Joe, being an entrepreneur, recognizes this and is like, yo, I'm going to do that from now on. And in 1983, he converts Spirit Women's Discount Apparel into Spirit Halloween. He makes over 6 figures in like 6 weeks. And then he's like, yeah, I'm doing this from now on. From there, every year he opens up more and more Spirit Halloween stores in his region. And then by the 1990s, he's operating like 60 stores every single year. And in 1999, he actually gets bought out by Spencer's Gifts. From there, he kind of becomes the CEO for a little bit. Now I still believe he sits on the board, but from here is where things really start to take off for the company and they get absolutely huge. Fast forward to 2024, they're operating 1,500 of these stores all over the country. And they're not just like small retail places on Main Street in small town America. No, these are like abandoned Kmarts that are at least 10,000 square feet or more. Okay, I'm gonna say that a little bit slower because I don't feel like you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, Spirit Halloween manages to open, operate, and close down 1,500 10,000 square foot retail spaces in the span of 8 to 6 weeks. Okay, do you understand how fucking crazy that is? Spirit Halloween has some of the best logistical capabilities of any entity on the planet. Off the top of my head, the only ones that are competing with Spirit Halloween are like the United States military and Amazon Prime. That's it. Those are the only people that have better logistics than this fucking Halloween store. And what's crazy is there's still an even more impressive aspect to this business because most of their full-time employees are on this realty team, and this realty team goes around and gets all the leases for these 1,500 locations, right? Do you understand the ability of those realtors to close a deal? It's absolutely insane. Just so we're all on the same page, these realtors' full-time job is to track down and find companies that have gone out of business and still have their retail space. And then they roll up being like, hey, I work for Spirit Halloween. Here's my business card. You like that? That logo of the Grim Reaper as I'm coming to visit you after your business just died? By the way, that's not the Grim Reaper. That's Jack the Reaper. It's a play on Jack the Ripper. Haha. Puns. Anyways, sorry your business just died, but I had an interesting proposal. What if I throw a Halloween party inside of its corpse? It's literally the commercial real estate equivalent of like donating your body to science, right? They're just rolling up to old Best Buys and Kmart's like, hey, you're not selling flat screens in here anymore. Let me get some animatronic skeletons and shit in here. Sell some fake blood, you know? Why not? The entire business model is hilarious because it seems like this savage cutthroat business model, but actually literally nobody's getting hurt because it's like, what else are you going to do with that empty retail space? You know what I mean? Like you get to make a couple of bucks. All the people in town get to drag their little 3 to 5 year old kids to see the haunted house while they buy their Halloween costume, and then they fuck off till next year. Like, there's no losers in the entire equation. And it shows because they are making a ton of money in a 6-week span. Last year, they made $1.1 billion in 6 weeks, okay? That's like $23 million a day. That's $220,000 per employee. Now, granted, that's revenue, not profit. I'm sure they have a ton of overhead on top of that, but it's still impressive that they're making $1.1 billion in 6 weeks. A couple of other interesting things about Halloween, they absolutely do not like being made fun of. How do I know this? Well, because the infamous Saturday Night Live skit where they did like a 3-minute bit making fun of Spirit Halloween, and then Spirit Halloween retaliated by tweeting this. I wonder if they're going to get that electrician costume next. You know what? I'll do it.
I'm a piece of fucking white trash. I say it proudly. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me.
All right, let's end this on the high note. Spirit of Halloween, in addition to making a ton of money, also runs a children's charity known as Spirit of Children. And since 2006, they have raised over $146 million, as well as provided all the costumes and necessities for these children's hospitals to be able to throw Halloween parties every single year. So in conclusion, that is Spirit Halloween, probably the most wholesomely savage company on the planet. They literally show up with their Grim Reaper logo, offer to throw a Halloween party in the ruins of your failed business, make a ton of money, and then dip out before Karen can show up wanting to return the product. And then they donate a bunch of money to children's hospitals and then get ready to do it all over again next year. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good as always.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Business model that, but
it makes a ton of sense though at the same time. Like having like flash stores, because you can overpay for like 2 months rent in a place like that.
Yeah.
And then
if someone that's gone out of business and they're sort of paying for it anyway, or you get a discount on it, then absolutely the way to do it. But
you could surcharge like the employees and pay them extra so they do a better job, and then make ridiculous amount of money selling really cheap shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, the logistics must be absolutely mind-blowing. Not only that, but getting the staff as well. Mm-hmm. You know, getting staff that'll just work there for 2 months of the year all the time. I know some of them, like the realtors and others are probably there full time, but the ones actually in store, they're probably, well, I'm guessing they're probably just working there for like the 2-3 months or sort of thing, then that's it. So it's getting 1,500 stores, and how many staff are you going to have to hire?
I know.
Just for that a short period of time.
It'd take like at least 6-7 months to set that up for the 6 to 8 week run.
Yeah, I mean, the organisation in a business model like that must be absolutely mind-blowing 100%. To get everything in place, all the logistics, all the stock, the staff, everything set. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't know where to start, honestly.
Yeah. But there's a reason it does so well. Again, because Halloween, like you said, the quality expectation on Halloween is just so low.
Yeah. So obviously the prices will be low, but I mean, it's absolutely, it's big over here, but it's absolutely huge.
$3 a costume.
It's huge in the States, so isn't it? It's even bigger over there, isn't it? Yeah. It's absolutely massive.
It'd be like you just get it all from China if you really wanted to. Like you could import all that in, and then you can get the students that are coming off university or college for for the end of semester.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the type of thing they do for
pay them
for
cheap,
staff and
they'll do it.
Yeah. It obviously works for them. They obviously get it staffed and everything all right 100%. Every year, but it's supposed to be so well organised to do something like that.
Oh,
that type of business model. But yeah, great idea though.
100%. And the fact the guy sold the company to a bigger.
And
stays on the board.
Fair play. He stayed on the board, made money from it, and obviously they're giving them doing good things for charity as well. There, which is absolutely. I love it when companies do that. Why not? If you're making so much money, then try and give it a little back.
It's really the easiest thing you could do in terms of you make so much money. Just
it's nothing. It's big companies that are making a lot of money. It's nothing to them, is it? But it's always a nice touch when they do 100%. Actually do it, and more of them should
put
do
effort into it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Big time.
But this is, again, you can see, I do really like the Fat Electrician because he just enjoys talking about it.
He does. I just like the way he explains it all and everything. He sort of gets in there and
he's like your mate.
Pulls no punches. Says it as it is.
Absolutely. But this is a great watch.
It's like meeting your mate down at the pub explaining something to you.
Mate,
that's
exactly
what it's like.
Out.
Yeah.
Listen to
you
this.
won't believe it, and that's the way he comes across. So
I know he has a podcast with Donut Operator as well.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be an interesting watch.
Oh yeah, that would.
But yeah, that's a great watch.
Stuff. Yeah, nice one.
Great as always.
Great story.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.